Okay, ready? All right, I'm with Ben.DeMusliM. Which last name?
Baker.
Ben Baker. His AK is DeMusliM. He plays Terran. He's from England. This tournament hasn't gone that well for him, so we're not going to talk about that at all. We're just going to talk about other stuff. So how are you today, Ben?
I'm pretty good, considering I lost like 0-3, but like I'm not going to talk about that. Didn't get much sleep because I room with Puma and he snores like a train, but everything's pretty good.
Where'd you get those cool glasses?
The same place you got those cool glasses, at the Twitch desk.
Twitch TV. Pretty cool, giving out sunglasses for everyone.
Yeah.
All right. You were missing in action for a little bit, and there was a 40-page thread on Team Liquid where someone found some like video of you and your girlfriend just like hanging out at the zoo. How do you feel about being in the public eye like that? Do you have to fend off the paparazzi? How does it work?
I feel okay about it. Like that was actually before I went missing. That video got uploaded in the first place.
Okay.
But I don't feel like I have to fend off paparazzi or anything. I think it's pretty cool. Like I actually helped, or I put that video out on Twitter, so it was open for everybody to see, and I was still practicing at that time, so it was fine.
So, your girlfriend, she's also like a Miss Oregon pageant person, right? How did you guys meet?
Yes, she is. We met through Anna and Jeff. When I first came over to America, like for around Anaheim time, we were all staying at Scott's house, the Scoots, my manager, all practicing, and Jeff was saying like, "Hey boys, how you doing with the girls and stuff?" And I was like, "I'm pretty good." And then he's like, "Well, I can hook you guys up." And I was like, "Okay." And Bryce was like, "Yeah." So anyway, like.
Wait, but then Bryce doesn't have a girlfriend now, and you do. So he was super enthusiastic, and they didn't hook him up.
Well, maybe in the process of being hooked up, it doesn't all happen like instantly, but that's how it came about. And then he was like, "Hey, there's this girl I know, like she's pretty cool like you." And I was like, "Cool."
Yeah.
And then later on, like a few weeks later, I messaged her on Twitter. Like the first message I wrote was like, "Hey, I'm in Control's British friend. Will you marry me?" or something along those lines. And then it was like, from there on, it was just jokey. But yeah.
So you guys are getting married?
No. That was literally my first message because I thought it was a joke, I thought it was a joke. So we were just joking for quite a while. And
is that how you're gonna get your citizenship?
I don't know. I'm not going to rule out anything, but no, that's not on the cards just yet.
Anything is possible.
Okay, anything is possible. That's what I'm going to go with.
Is it easier to talk to girls with the English accent? Because I think it would be really easy. I would kill with that accent.
I don't know. I've never been in in England. I find it like.
Can you do an American accent?
I can, or a little one, I guess.
All right, let's hear it. Say like, "Hi, I'm Ben Baker. I play StarCraft for EG." But do it in an American accent.
Okay. Hey, I'm Ben Baker, and I play for Team Evil Geniuses, full-time professional gamer, and got a pretty cool girlfriend and stuff from America.
That's pretty good. That's like the southern version.
I have a manager called Brandon who used to ring me all the time saying stuff went wrong. So I learned from him.
I actually can't do a Chinese accent because I spent my life avoiding that accent to not get stereotyped. So I actually can't do it.
That sucks.
Yeah, and I do a terrible British accent, which I'm not going to do. But, Anna must be really easy to get set up. Like, she's setting up people up with, pageant winners and stuff. So who's next, in EG? You guys are, 2 for 2 now, right?
I guess, I gotta say, Bryce's next one, or Kong, Strife Pro. He'd be, he's a pretty cool catch.
Why?
He's really cool, and he's just really funny. He says he's the nuts all the time and stuff.
He says he's the nuts?
Yeah, if I was a girl, I'd totally dig Strife Pro. Yeah.
Okay. And what about Machine?
Machine's a really nice guy. I'd dig him too.
You have a really funny story about Machine, right?
Yeah, but I can't tell people about that.
Okay. Do you have any other funny stories that you can't tell?
That I can't tell?
Oh, that you can tell.
No.
Sorry.
Nothing can be told.
But why are we interviewing then? You have to give us something. Give us a little bit.
You have to ask the right questions.
Okay. What has been the most awkward situation at the EG house that you can tell that's just funny? Amongst the guys, it doesn't have to be dirty or inappropriate.
One of the most awkward things for me was I was doing a written interview, and in the interview asked me like what are the pros of the house and what are the cons. And for the pros, I listed like a few things. Then just for cons, I said POA. And then I had to forward this email on to Anna, who's like the house manager, you know. And she read it. And she brought to
Poe's the dog, by the way.
Yeah, Poe's Anna's dog. Like, like she cherishes that dog like more than anything. And she like brought it up with me. She's like, Ben, can I talk to you? I'm like, yeah. She's like, why don't you like Poe? Kind of thing. I'm like, I don't hate her. It was just for the interview. It's funny. And she's like, what, you hate her? Like, then I admitted that I actually don't like the dog. And then me and Anna haven't been the same ever since. So that's been pretty awkward. But yeah, I mean, like we've had funny situations where like, yeah, in fact, yeah, like
I mean, you should treat the dog the traditional Asian way.
Eat it?
Yeah, eat it.
I wouldn't even eat Poa. She's like a scrawny little crap dog.
And they have a second dog now. They have a second.
Barristan the Bold.
Yeah.
He's a British bulldog. He's pretty cool.
So you like the British one, but you don't like the American dog. Well, Mexican dog.
I actually haven't even seen the British bulldog, so I don't know what it's like. I've just heard from like Greg and Chris like that it just drools and poos and pees everywhere, but it's really energetic and plays fetch and stuff. Like it sounds really cool. Like Poa nips at you and stuff, like bites you. So I don't really like Poa.
Well, maybe the dog just doesn't like you.
It doesn't like anybody except Anna.
It doesn't appreciate your British sense of humor.
No, it's really sad.
So how is living in Arizona different than living in England?
The heat is like a big one.
And how about the people?
I was just about to go into that. Like people are just more like laid back and cool in general. Like, and like English people are very kind of like by the book. Like
really
be like nice and pleasant and stuff most of the time. And Americans can like if somebody feels like being a bit out there or a bit like you know a bit Larry, they'll just be it.
And be what?
Larry. You know like.
No, I don't know what that means.
You don't know what Larry? Okay, like Americans aren't scared of like expressing themselves really, and if they feel like they need to say something, they'll just come out and say it. Whereas like British people are like gentle about saying stuff. So I've had like a few, not like altercations or anything, but like a few things like culture clashes. If
do you just immediately protect your arm and go like no?
No, not like that altercation. Just like I'll assume somebody's being like really rude or something, but they're actually like just joking with me. So like humor-wise and stuff, I've like that's a big thing. But like yeah, people are really nice over there, and everybody's tanned, so that looks good. And
does it get annoying? They always ask you about your accent and where you're from and stuff.
I'm used to it now because I lived in Germany for like a year prior to, and it was even worse over there. So I'm totally cool with it. Like if anything, I'm happy about it. I like being like the cool special one, like amongst like a field of thorns, if you like. You know, it's cool.
Yeah, I don't get that question a lot because I don't have an accent, but you probably get it a lot. British accent makes you sound intelligent. You can say anything, and it sounds intelligent, like the BBC, right?
I guess so.
Yeah. So you're back in the house now, right? Or like you will be?
I will be, yeah, like right after this event.
And you know, what's the plan from there? Are you gonna go to Korea? Are you gonna do all that fun stuff with, you know, that Hawk and Idra and Puma are gonna do?
I don't know yet. Cody knows more about it. Like he stood right there, and he's gonna update me soon about it. But like, yeah, I think I am gonna go to Korea still, like sometime in January.
You're gonna kill it there.
Not if I'm playing like I am now, but like with a few weeks practice, I hope I can do well, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, good luck. Do you want to, you know, do any last shout-outs maybe to the dogs and stuff?
The dogs and stuff? Barristan, I look forward to meeting you. Poa, I still don't like you very much. I'd like to give a shout-out to EG and all its sponsors. Wouldn't be here without you. Sorry to everybody that like wanted me to perform well. I didn't do very well. I didn't play for like 6 weeks or so. I didn't have a PC or good internet, so really sorry about that. And thank you, Hotbit, for the interview.
Yeah, you've been great. Thank you very much.
Thanks, bro.
You're good.